Are crypto prices about to rip to the upside? In this video, I'm going to show you why the charts are actually saying prepare yourself for a major rally coming to the crypto markets. If history repeats itself, we're about to see a whole lot of money flowing back in to Web3. If you're ready for it, make sure even right now to smash that like button if you have held on and continue to hodl your crypto portfolio despite the masses and the bears telling you it's time to sell. If you don't want to hold, that's fine. You can smash the like button anyway. You can smash the dislike button. Just engage the video. Comment down below. Tell me why I am wrong. All of you, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are almost to 60,000 subscribers. Let's get over 100K as crypto is about to restart the bull run. Let's go. We have been telling you for weeks now, it's probably time to start buying up some of these dips. And then there's one chart, there's one asset that we have told you now over the last week, you might want to be looking for some profit taking. I'll tell you what it is, because that ultimately, a combination of these charts are painting a picture that the next couple of weeks, the next couple of months, they are going to get bullish. If you are already a part of this community and you watch our live shows 3 days a week, if you watch my content, some of the stuff I've mentioned in previous videos. But to all of you who are just now finding me for the first time, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Get ready, because I'm going to show you on the charts why it is saying crypto is ready to blast to the upside. Now, we are not quite in an altcoin season just yet, so I still maintain that the Bitcoin chart is telling us the biggest story about how crypto will perform. As I'm recording this video, it's actually Tuesday night. Right now, as you're watching it, I'm probably driving to Virginia for my yearly vacation. But right now, we are seeing some pretty big signs on the daily chart. Things could be about to get juicy. This is an oscillator that we actually built inside of our community so that all of our VIP members get this for free. And it ended up screaming at us that the daily chart is very close to a buy signal. Now, lower time frames right now, such as the 4 hour and 1 hour, as I'm recording this, they're not looking so good. So more than likely, as I'm sitting here recording at 109,400, we might see a little bit lower prices come in over the next couple of days for Bitcoin. But what I'm seeing right now is a bullish divergence of our oscillator, where we technically have a lower low in price action, but a higher low in oscillator action. That is called a bullish divergence. I'm seeing green momentum, and we are dangerously close. Over the next couple of days, I will not be surprised to see positive money flow coming in on Bitcoin. Now, this isn't the main indicator and the reason why I think Bitcoin and altcoins are about to rip to the upside, but I wanted to show you the history of this bullish buy signal and what Bitcoin tends to do when we get it. The last one we saw was back here on Monday, the 29th of September. Before that, we saw another buy signal on the 1st of September. Before that, we saw a buy signal back here on August 5th. Let's just take a look at those three situations, and you will see all three of those times we saw Bitcoin rip to the upside up to an expected smart trail engagement of resistance. Two of them, we actually ended up breaking that resistance and stretching to the upside. But in all three of these scenarios, if you had my indicator, you could have predicted a blast off for Bitcoin to go up and to the right. This is just a reason to be trading Bitcoin, right? This is just a reason for short-term bullish trades to happen on Bitcoin. But I did want to show you it because as that daily chart takes off, another thing that I'm watching right now is that the weekly chart is starting to show some signs of weakening after that bearish sell signal we had weeks ago. Let me go ahead and get rid of these three lines right here. We are under a sell signal still on the weekly chart, but we are starting to see some curves coming in from our oscillator. You're even going to see this green box up here telling us both the daily and the 2 daily are showing us extremely bullish signs. As we go to the upside and as Bitcoin starts to set higher highs again above 116,000, that's where Bitcoin has to get. Watch this weekly chart take off and give us a buy signal, and that is going to be something super bullish, something that we saw happen back in April, something we saw happen back here in September of 24, and something we saw back here in September of 2023. All three of those times we saw roaring, massive upside for Bitcoin, and alike, the rest of the crypto space came up as well. But there's something else that I'm watching right now in crypto when I'm comparing all of these charts, and that is the gold chart. Now, at the time of me making this video, again, it's Tuesday as I'm recording this, we just saw the largest one-day crash in gold price since all the way back in April of 2013. You heard that correct. Gold has not had a bad day like this in over 12 years. This is not something to ignore. Earlier last week, we told our audience that gold was extremely overpriced on both the daily and the weekly chart. When you look at resistance indicators, we had smashed it. And we told our audience that while we thought 4,200 a couple of months ago was a target to watch, it was time to start taking profits. While there are some worrying signs out here on the weekly chart right now for gold, you do see the sell signal on the daily chart confirming with that red reversal, bearish momentum, and negative money flow. This does suggest that gold should correct and see a price action back down below 4,000 at 3,900. After this, I would not be surprised to see gold continue to consolidate, waiting for its next pump. But this doesn't need to have a massive crash for gold for crypto to correct and have massive upside potential. All it needs is for gold to stop running and the markets to stay bullish. Take a look with me over the last couple of times that gold has been rallying versus the time that it has corrections and trades sideways. For example, gold started this massive rally back here at the end of August. What was Bitcoin doing during this time? Instead of rallying, Bitcoin was trading sideways after its major rally starting back in April of this year. What was gold doing between April and August? Oh, it was trading sideways right after its major rally from pretty much December and January up until that April date. What was Bitcoin doing between January and April? Oh, that's right. It was correcting back to the downside. I'm going to pause right there and just let you know, when you watch the history on the macro charts, every single time that Bitcoin is trading down or sideways, we are watching the gold charts rip to the upside. But every single time that gold gets overextended and wants to trade sideways and down, we watch the Bitcoin charts rip to the upside. So right now, as we are watching daily buy signals come in on Bitcoin and we are watching daily sell signals come in on gold, this tells us that history is calling for a correction on gold and a massive rally for Bitcoin. Why though? Even though people are going to try to tell you on the internet this is not how it works, we are watching a flow of money as people are generating wealth. They're looking for opportunities to send their money into gold and make some money, then take profit and move it back over into the Bitcoin and crypto space. After they've made money in crypto, they take those profits and they roll them back over into gold. Effectively, on the macro charts, gold and crypto are trading inversely and have been for a very long time. While there are small periods in history and days here and there where we see the crypto markets and gold markets trade similarly, for the most part, every macro movement trades in opposite directions. So that right there should make you extremely bullish on Bitcoin and crypto, because gold looks like it has reached a local top and is time for at least a couple of weeks or months of sideways to downward action. Now, for the most part, I've been showing you what Bitcoin and gold look like. So you might be wondering, Tim, why are you throwing the rest of the crypto space in here as well? Well, even though I'm not going to go through every single altcoin under the sun to tell you which ones I'm bullish on, I've been talking about it on our channel for quite some time. Some of the favorites obviously are Ethereum and Chainlink and AVAX and XRP and Solana. But instead of taking each one of those charts individually, I want to show you some charts that kind of use them as a collective whole. The first one we have to look at is Bitcoin Dominance, which is one of the best charts at telling us the relationship between Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto space. Right now, there is a small upward trend that had a little bit of a shock on the October 10th crash to the crypto markets that did temporarily send the Bitcoin dominance skyrocketing from around 59.4% all the way temporarily over 63%. But once things came back down to earth and the whole world adjusted to the chaos that was October 10th, we're still seeing this little trend develop on Bitcoin dominance to the upside. But you'll notice, even with recent price volatility over the last couple of days, we're continuing to obey the rules of this uptrending resistance and support level. This is called a rising channel. More often than not, these rising channels end up breaking towards the downside once everything has been sufficed. This normally happens during major rallies. And as gold is collapsing and Bitcoin is giving us daily buy signal, it's only fair to suspect that cryptos alike are also about to see some major moves to the upside. One of the big reasons I'm so bullish on the crypto space in general is because of this chart right here, as we're looking at altcoins instead of just looking at crypto as a whole, including Bitcoin. It's been a frustrating last couple of months, but you will see a very bullish pattern has developed here on the altcoin space with a nice cup formation and this recent drop creating a pretty good looking handle. One can look at this and say, this absolutely looks like a cup and handle formation. Some will try to tell you this actually could be an inverse head and shoulders pattern. Either way, this does give us extremely bullish predictions about the future of the altcoin space looks like. If the head and shoulders plays out, this would predict that the total 3 chart, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, would shoot from its current levels of $995 billion in market cap all the way up to almost $2 trillion. The cup and handle, which is the more conservative of the two indicators, doesn't say 2 trillion, but it does predict a move up towards 1.5. Either way, this is a massive increase for your favorite cryptocurrencies. When you come down and look at the oscillator, we don't quite have the daily buy signal just yet, but you do see that nice curvature right in here after we had our green dot. All we need to see is the money flow curve and come back to the upside. And all of a sudden, we'll have our little spark on the altcoin space to see a big rally among some of your favorite altcoins. Fundamentally, the other reason to be watching for a lot of these altcoins to take off is all of the macro news, especially with coins like Chainlink that has partnerships with almost every major institution. A lot of these coins are also going to be having ETFs filed in the next couple of weeks to next couple of months, which also will bring massive TradFi adoption into the crypto space. Ethereum, of course, is one of the darlings right now, as it seems like every single day we find a new article from some TradFi investor talking about how Ethereum is the future of the markets. Whether or not the markets have bottomed out yet or not, I cannot promise and won't even attempt to promise you. What I'm looking at right now is not about the next hour or next 2 days. It's about the next couple of weeks to next couple of months, as these charts still show us massive upside potential. But maybe the most important thing of all, gold is finally slowing down. And as history suggests, when gold slows down, that's the best time to be buying into the crypto space. Let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about all of this? If you love the indicators that I was using in this video, make sure to check out our VIP trading group, where every single day we have pro traders going live, showing people entries and exits and how we're viewing the markets, not only on the daily chart, but all the way down towards that 1-minute chart with scalping, trading, day trading, and where the best long-term buying positions look. We also have education to teach people how to use technical analysis. But the coolest thing, this new indicator is absolutely free to every single one of our VIP members that signs up with our WAP account. So check out the link down below and sign up today. Let me know in the comments, what do you think about the future of the markets? Am I right or am I wrong about this comparison between crypto and the gold markets? Smash the like, hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Adios.